Hi guys, Don Lawrence here, CEO of STA Research, and our platform is stocktargetadvisor.com. I'm a financial analyst and a trader, and today we're going to have a quick chat about Bitcoin. We're going to sort of have a look at it, look at the range, look at where we think it's going after the collapse of FTX. And I think all investors and all speculators and people who are interested in Bitcoin should really see Bitcoin sort of right now is a real opportunity, having broken through 20,000 and holding that break on the back of FTX. And I think it might have been a bit more difficult to break 20K there if we haven't had the FTX. Maybe in due course it would have done. But I think, obviously for some who are holding considerable amounts, it's a little bit painful. But I think we should take it as an opportunity that on the long term, I would say that personally, anything under 20K on Bitcoin is a good buy for the long term. So obviously, Bitcoin's been falling for the last year, actually just over a year there. It reached its high there. So I think we're getting a bit of a bounce here right now. We're looking at 16,471. Up just under 4% here, so it's broken through 16 and it's coming higher. Whether that trend continue or not, obviously there's a hard cap there at 20K. A hard resistance is going to have to sort of break through to get higher. I think it's likely we're still on that downtrend. If we look back in 2017, when Bitcoin hit its high just under 20K. And then it fell back under 4K. So it lost 3/4 of its value basically. And I think it's quite possible we could see that, again in Bitcoin here. So maybe not quite as steep, but I certainly think that sort of it's very possible to sort of break through 10 and possibly get into the high 8s, just slightly breaking through 9. So I would say that's kind of the main, that high 8K, 9K for Bitcoin is probably the ultimate low there. Whether it gets there or not is it's hard to say. But I think that's the ultimate bottom there if things got really bad and that sort of downtrend over the next little while continues. But on the upside, as I say, I think it's a great value point to buy Bitcoin under 20K. Obviously there's a real sort of shakeout in confidence with the collapse of FTX, but I think when good old Buffett saying, when people are fearful, that's when you got to be greedy. So I think that's sort of a paramount ideology to sort of latch onto at the moment. To buy Bitcoin in sort of increments, hedge your way down, maybe buy every, a certain percentage every 1,000K drop down. But, as I say, for the long term, I think anything here is a good buy. I think it's very attractive. One of the most attractive sort of assets to buy in the market at the moment for the long term. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Do you guys like Bitcoin? Do you think it's going lower? What's your viewpoint of it? Anyways, guys, thanks very much for checking us out. Have a great evening, and remember, your best trade is always the hedge. Cheers.